How's the gym in this town?
Tough.
Real
Fuck.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
I mean, we all managed to...
It's a tough gym. We kind of swept the whole thing, but
Oh, so it can't be that bad. Okay, thanks.
not to
Sure,
say that
yeah,
it wasn't
it's super easy. Go ahead.
Welcome to the Indigo League, where trainers grow and bond with their Pokemon to become the very best and prove themselves unbeatable.
We are unbeatable, we'll train until we meet our goal. If stakes are high, no, we won't fall, because we are unbeatable.
Welcome to the world of Pokemon! Thank you for joining us, and I am still ill, because we are filming this on the same day that we recorded the last episode. And because my voice is still gone, we're once again going to have one of our lovely characters introduced as Coryne, the muscle-bound woman, is gonna come in and explain everything.
What an intro. You know what? I'm not even mad because it's actually true. Last episode, we wrapped up all of our business in Viridian. And before we were leaving, we decided that we would stop by the Pokemon Center to get Bowie healed from the toxic that knocked him out during his awesome fight with Silver in the gym. Then, after that, we went ahead and we stopped by the Pokemart to stock up on some stuff. And then Seth went and researched Vosco because he has a kick-ass connection set up by Silver. While he was researching, he found out that not only did Vosco buy Silphco, but they also created an evolution stone that can evolve any Pokemon under whatever circumstances without prerequisites, called the Omni Stone. And we're, lots of people feeling lots of different ways about that. Poppy also called me to tell me that Graham, our childhood bully from Pallet, had joined the Crimson Rockets and was fighting in Pewter City, seen in a picture written in an article. On a lighter note, Gavin got Nurse Joyless's number. And now we're headed out to Pallet Town to go ahead and make our way to Cinnabar.
Also,
Hell yeah. And what's up?
Gavin got Joyless's number.
Not out of attempting to get
Yeah,
it.
implies some agency on Gavin's part. Gavin came into possession of Joyless's number.
Whatever way you want to
Anyone
say
who
it, my
doesn't
guy.
remember or didn't watch previous episodes, if you're just joining us now, hi, hello. For anyone who doesn't remember who Joyless is, Nurse Joyless is actually just named Nurse Joy, and she happens to be a younger member of the Joys who works in Viridian City, who is a little bit more dry in her sense of humor, and has received this nickname from the party. Much to her own dismay when she found out about it when they said it to her face.
I don't know who let that cat out of the bag.
Yeah, I don't know who said that one, Coryne. Anyway, thank you so much for that recap. I do appreciate that.
I wonder
So-
if Gavin would have this number if she knew I was the one that coined the name.
No,
Probably
not
not.
even a chance. Not even a chance would you have that number. So, getting into it though, the four of you, yourselves and Vermilion, who at this point has suited up and is ready to go, are all find yourselves in the lobby of the Pokemon Center at Viridian City, and you're about to head out. It's almost noon, I believe, is the timing that I had given you previously. But you're gonna head out to Pallet Town now for your 4-day trek. So, we all ready to begin this?
Let's go.
We have changed the mechanics for travel between the last travel episode and this travel episode, in that the way that I roll for encounters is different because not enough shit happened on the way from Pallet
Wow.
to here. You're gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong?
So before we go, is there, we're all 100% sure we're headed to Pallet Town. There's no reason why Pallet might be a tenuous thing right now. No one came into any information recently in the past 10 minutes about any reason why going to Pallet might not be the best idea.
Gavin, what? You think
Kenna,
going to Pallet
what
is a
did
bad
you
idea?
just learn about?
What? Are you
Sixth
talking
storm that we're gonna go through. We'll be fine.
The storm.
Oh, yeah. So as you say that, Coryne goes, Pallet? No, Pallet should be fine. However, you said you knew a guy with a boat, right, Gavin?
Yeah.
How good of a sailor is this person, would you say, on a scale of 1 to never drowned in a horrific storm caused by any really angry Gyarados for any reason?
I don't know about storms, but we got attacked by a Tentacruel and a couple of Tentacool on the way here, and he managed to handle that pretty well. I fought off the tentacle, but he got rid of the tentacruel.
Great, then I'd say we're fine. The only reason I mention it is because there's definitely still residual storms happening. Not necessarily as bad as we experienced in Pallet, but they're like all across the route still.
Okay, well I can quickly ask him if he's okay to say, because like I have every confidence in his abilities, but we should as a courtesy make sure he's okay taking us.
Okay.
Okay. You call it.
Hello?
It's that you hit the call button and you wait for the ring, and it does a thing where ding, tuk, the voicemail belonging to this number, and essentially you get a no signal return. You remember that Captain Nolan is on an ocean voyage right now and may have spotty signal depending on where he's at. Because remember, he was going out on a route and then coming back, so you might not be able to talk to him for at least a couple days. You can check in regularly when you guys rest and stuff, but at this moment he's not reachable.
Just shoot him a text.
I'm gonna send him a text, yeah. So he'll can get back to us when he can.
Okay.
We are headed back to Pallet Town. Heard there were bad storms. Wanted to check you were still okay with us getting a lift to Cinnabar. Yours sincerely, Gavin Newman.
Did you add a signature to the end of that text?
It's something he does. I don't know if it's an in-joke at this point, but for me it's an in-joke, and for him it might be sincere.
Cute. Okay, cool. Well, let's hit the road.
Yeah, you send that and it just says sent. It doesn't say delivered yet. And as Seth kind of like takes the lead and pulls you kind of all out of the center, you guys give Viridian City a last look around in kind of the sleeping open town.
Oh, real quick before I leave the Pokemon Center. Joy, what is your first name?
It's Anne. Thanks for asking.
Gotcha. It's Anne, Gavin. Put it into your contact as Anne. The Joy.
You say loudly out the doors. Yeah, 100%.
It's a middle name.
With an E or without an E?
It was spoken. You don't know.
With an E or without an E?
No, I don't belong to a Green Gable.
Hang on.
What does that mean? Is that a...
I'm not Anne with an E. It's a literary reference.
I don't read. Okay.
Anne of Green Gables is in Pokemon?
What the, we're gonna assume literature just exists in Pokemon. We're gonna assume
The Unabomber exists in Pokemon, so
Yeah.
we did canonize the Unabomber last episode.
Oh,
that did
shit.
happen.
why can't Anna Green Gables?
TM 1984.
Oh,
It's a middle name Taylor.
TM 1980.
One day there's gonna be a stone that evolves all the Pokemon.
Anna Taylor-Joy. That's pretty funny.
God.
You all head out onto the route, and you kind of get this last glance at Viridian City. It is the open, kind of tired town. But as you guys are leaving, you guys note that there are people coming off the Pallet Town route, and there are people coming from the Viridian Forest. It seems like now that the first week has kind of passed of the season, people are beginning to go between towns more often. And you guys passed actually several trainers on your way out of town.
Do any of the trainers have any Pokemon out that are considered like exotic?
Not only do they not have Pokemon out, you actually pass a couple of trainers. It seems like there's a younger woman, probably like your guys' age, with like brown hair pulled back in a bandana, with like a big like hiking bag on, like with the full like sleep roll and like hiking frame. She's kind of leading another guy, and he's big. He's like 6'4", like wide shoulders, like glasses on the end of his nose, like big like fluffy jacket on. The two of them look exhausted and just like there's like cuts on their faces, there's dirt all across them. They look like they've been through some rough shit. But as they kind of pass you, that gives you that look that like they are exhausted. There are little like tears on their clothing in places. The bandana at the top that the lady is wearing has like a little tuft of hair coming out of a hole in the top of it.
What the hell happened to them?
Do you say that as you walk by?
You guys okay?
Yeah, you guys are right.
Beedrill, she kind of goes, we took care of it. It's just a long day.
Oh.
Been there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's rough.
How's the gym in this town?
Tough.
Real
Fuck.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
I mean, we all managed to.
It's a tough gym. We kind of swept the whole thing, but you know.
Oh, so it can't be that bad. Okay. Thanks.
Not to
Sure,
say that
yeah,
it wasn't
it's super easy. Go ahead.
All right. Anyway, thanks for the call out. And she just starts to walk, and he goes, "So are you trying to say that you're all really strong, or that,
No.
or that this place is weak?"
Just that it was
No,
challenging for us to
was
do.
difficult.
Okay.
Thank you for the honest answer. I appreciate that.
I want to be, I don't know, but I want to, if we see them again, we need to battle them and then become their friends.
I don't want to be her friend. They thought
Wow.
they were like,
Gavin.
no,
Rude.
I'll be his friend. I don't want to be her friend. She was
Gavin, that's so
What are you
mean.
talking about?
Gavin.
Oh my gosh.
I imagine we're
she
walking
was
down
like,
the
oh,
road.
you beat
badge.
them? Oh, it must
Yeah.
be super easy then.
One badge, and that
Rude.
changes you.
No, she
Wow.
was like, oh, well, you guys beat them. It can't be too hard then. It's rude.
That's not rude.
I think she was more making reference to you guys are only wearing one badge.
One badge is 3 of us. The odds of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like maybe she's just tired. We'll give her the benefit of the doubt for now.
I mean, she did look pretty gruff.
Anyway, that sucks though that we couldn't battle them.
Did you?
Of course, we're never gonna make it back to Pallet if we stop and battle every single person.
Yeah, we better
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
move
we'll be
on.
Rubber banding all the
Okay.
way back to the Pokemon Center every time.
Who wants to roll the encounter die for today?
I'll let Gavin do it.
I don't think I
Gavin's
did.
hand
I
did
don't
go
think I
first.
did it any of the times
I think
on
I
the way
rolled
here.
it like most of the time on the way here, and I let you guys do a couple. So Gavin, roll me a d20, please.
15.
15 is not high enough, but that will lower the amount that you need to roll in order to get an encounter. I'm going to drop it by 2 every time you guys go a day without an encounter. As you guys travel, and it actually makes sense that there's not going to be an encounter today, given that today is a half day. You started around noon, and you guys travel. You make it a few miles, but bedding down is one of those things where now that you have encountered bugs on Route 1, bug types, it is one of those things where sleep is a little bit harder to come by. Thinking about, Beedrill potentially popping out of places, especially in the woods around Viridian City. Like, a lot of people think Beedrill only in the Viridian Forest north of the city, but that's not how animals work. They're not lopped off to specific routes or places, especially things that can fly or create hives.
Do you feel some type of way about this?
Well, somebody I was talking to recently made a comment about why there were Beedrill on Route 1, and I just wanted to be clear that Beedrill can be on Route 1 because I fucking said so. Come at me.
Okay,
That's
got
why
it.
I said that.
They can fly. They can
They
be
can
anywhere.
fly. Exactly.
Yes, Professor.
Thank you. But yeah, you guys, for your first night, nothing seems to happen. Or for your first date, nothing seems to happen. You bed down for the night. Now the DM gets to roll some stuff.
Because we are in danger of bug types. Ava is definitely sleeping outside of her Pokeball.
Oh, absolutely. I think your Staravia is out. I think Zippo is out. I think there are definitely some Pokemon that are out ready to fight if anything comes up. So something that now that we've entered the plot phase of the campaign, and you're aware that there are multiple evil organizations, does anyone want to roll the countdown dice?
What the fuck is a
Countdown dice.
countdown dice?
So this is a mechanic that I stole from another TTRPG, and it's not necessarily baked into Unbeatable. It's something I use as a GM and a lot of other things. I've been using it in Correctly On, which is our home game, for years. Essentially, what it is each organization, not necessarily just evil ones, but organizations have goals across this campaign. And essentially, the farther away those goals are, the bigger the die that they use is. Whenever I roll the highest possible value on that die, it goes down a die size until it gets to a d4 and you roll a 4, then their goals will be succeeded. And I roll this every day that this happens. So, who would like to roll me some countdown dice?
I'll do it. That seems fun.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me the Crimson Rockets countdown die.
What's the die?
Which is...
It's a d20. We are all starting on d20s with all of these.
I don't even a D4.
I was hoping it'd be starting on a D100.
Nope.
11.
11 is not a nat
11.
20. They do not get closer to their goal.
Oh,
Good. We seem to
Kenna,
keep
I feel
rolling.
like it's correct for you to roll the Blue Rockets d20 die.
that's rude.
Crit,
I gotta roll my dad's die.
Crit.
This is how I
No.
negative reinforcement people to not wanting nat 20s.
10.
Okay. Would you like to roll your father's die, Gavin?
For sure. I didn't know if he had one, but I guessed he wouldn't have.
He has a die.
What?
Part of me wants a nat 20, I've gotta say.
There are 2 more unnamed organizations that I need die rolls for. Matt, go ahead and roll the first one.
Guys, we're rolling pretty mid right now.
That's good.
Really,
You don't want to roll high.
14.
Okay. Kenna, will you roll me the last unnamed die, please?
No, I'm scared.
Crit.
No, I'm
Every time
scared.
a night passes, we're going to be doing this, so get used to this.
Whew, 11.
Woo.
11. Okay. So, no organization makes any major moves towards their goals tonight. So, when you wake up, you don't have any major news reports reported, no emergency texts for any families, no cities are burning, nothing has changed.
Do we want to keep those as like our roles, except for the 2
Pallets
random ones? We can always
burning,
circle around on those. But like,
burning.
I'll do Crimson. You do your
Yeah, the 2
dad's.
randoms, I'll have redistributes that people can do
Sounds
different ones.
good.
But yeah, you guys can do those. Especially because it seems like that's kind of where
Each person has their own little tie to.
their own goals. Yeah.
God.
Okay.
I know one of those
So that was
random
night
ones
one.
is Vosco for sure. Has to
sure.
be.
What
so-
do you mean?
All right.
Well, remember, it's not necessarily evil organizations. There
Oh,
are
okay.
positive organizations that are among them. Who knows? We could find out that the Blue Rockets are saving the planet.
Ooh, I like it, but it gives me anxiety.
Okay.
But I also doubt it.
Day 2, Burrty didn't roll a second die last night, so Burrty can roll the day 2 encounter
Get
die,
your
even though he
fucking
rolled the day
doubt.
1 encounter die.
You sure?
Yeah, you rolled less die than everybody else, so you can roll this one as again.
13.
13 is not high enough, but I dropped the DC by 2
Sorry,
again.
guys.
Okay. So, you go through day 2. During this day, a couple things happen. Not necessarily encounters, but some things that I want to upkeep on. Coryne, you get the update text from Poppy. Poppy keeping in contact with you, letting you know that the Lapras is ready whenever you guys get to town. Roll me 1d8 for Poppy and tell me if you roll an 8.
Oh, I'm very scared. 7.
Okay.
Close.
Poppy does not complete her goal then. Never mind. So, another thing that happens is, Seth, early in the morning, you will receive a text message from Gym Leader Silver containing the contact information for one Adeline Voss and the preface that she is expecting an email from a promising trainer at some point in the next week.
Next week. Okay. Cool.
So you can procrastinate this, but you have it now.
Yes. Okay. I'll send back the message. Thanks. Appreciate it very much. Have a great day.
From your care to my care.
From your that's my email tags that I always have. But I will take that. I'll add it to my contacts, but then I'll CC that email to
Your father?
to my dad. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because you're not sending it to your mom, correct?
I'm gonna filter things through him if he deems it
Okay.
necessary to not send her.
The
contact.
recipient can
'Cause
see
if
who
I-
you CC'd.
Not if you BCC, if you blind carbon copy.
Or I just forward it. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, if I do that, I think my mom would just go straight to where she is.
She would fly there and fucking
So,
burn it down.
I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, Vosco, famously based in Seafoam Islands. Just saying. I wonder why they're hosting a tournament there, because that's where they're based. Now we're gonna do the countdown die one more time. Let's start with Kenna.
No.
Kenna, go ahead and roll the Blue Rockets die.
Okay. 5.
Okay. Burrty, go ahead and roll your father's die.
13.
13. Okay. Matt, go ahead and give me the Crimson Rockets.
6.
6. Okay. Kenna, give me unnamed organization number 1.
19.
Ooh, close.
Burrty,
Yes.
give me unnamed organization number 2.
9.
Okay. Matt, go ahead and roll me the encounter die for day 3.
Oh, good. Okay, great.
And we're going to talk about travel experience after this, because we'll probably cut away for the audience just so that we can talk about math a little bit. Then we'll come back whenever we
19.
talk about travel experience. 2 19s, but no 20s. Okay. Oh, wait, that was the encounter die.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
Are we dying?
Oh, I got to pull up what Pokemon
Arbok.
are on this route.
It's Arbok.
Wait, I got to roll to see if it's trainer,
I have
Pokemon,
just-
or environmental.
Can I have just said that I've been having Beedrill out and
Yeah,
Chilling
100%. That
with
so
us.
it ultimately comes down to whatever Pokemon is your travel Pokemon that's going to get experience from traveling. That's the one that you have out, is the assumption. So, because remember, you guys get experience from days of travel. It's half as much you get from a day of training. Because it's assumed that you're still running into low-level Pokemon that you're not necessarily interested in catching, but nothing worth role-playing our way through.
I think I've also had my Beedrill Queenie out. Because I want to start building up some friendship with them.
Okay. Good to know. So with that, okay, wait. I rolled a die and didn't assign any values to it before I rolled the die. Okay. Actually, wait, I shouldn't be rolling a d20. I should roll a d6 because this can be one of three things. 1-2 is going to be trainer encounter. 3-4 is going to be wild Pokemon encounter. 5-6 is going to be environmental encounter.
Ooh, I want 5-6.
Those all sound fun.
Coryne, what is your intelligence die size?
Not high.
It's a strong D4.
It is a D4.
Is it higher than a D6?
Oh no!
It is not higher than a D6.
No.
Then I'm going to tell you what you don't recognize before they recognize you first. As you are walking on the trail, two individuals begin to walk up the trail, and you don't recognize the lumberjack-esque looking individual wearing Wranglers and flannels that is clean shaven, and you don't recognize the much more lithe, smaller individual wearing his as you described Hot Topic aesthetic in our session 0. As you hear two individuals go, Coryne, at the same time as the two of you who are walking see these two trainers come up over the hill. As I just mentioned, one of them very tall, very large, very broad. Looks like a lumberjack if you Control Z'd the beard. It's just clean shaven.
Noah 2 years ago.
Noah 2 years ago. That's funny that you say that considering the name that somebody picked for this character. Someone picked a name that might be Noah for this character. And the other being being a like that kind of like almost like emo bowl cut that has where it like kind of goes over the side of one eye with the glasses and the Hot Topic like ripped hoodie over top, as both of them just start rocketing down the hill towards all of you. The two of you who don't recognize them are confused, scared, like however you feel you would react to two people yelling Coryne and running down a hill. Coryne, it is only after they recognize you and yell your name that you look up and see your good two childhood friends Noah and Nels coming down the hill.
Holy shit, guys! And I like catch them both in like
you catch him.
hugs.
It is that thing where Nels is faster in a foot race and hits you first, and he like wraps his arms under you, his very slight frame. And in that moment, Noah, boom, like a fucking truck, grabs both of you and lifts you up. As both of them are like, oh my God, Coryne, it's been hi. It's so good to see you on the road.
Good to see you.
And then Nels pops up. Yeah, we didn't expect to see you back on Route 1. Poppy had told us you already left.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've left and we just took a short trip to Viridian and now we're coming back. We're actually gonna... So sorry, so rude. Hey, Gavin, this is Noah and Nell. Noah and Nell, Gavin. Vermilion, these two, Vermilion. And Seth, Noah and Nell, and Noah and Nell, Seth.
Howdy.
Hi. The littler one like speaks up, and he's very much like, as soon as he's seen other, like they had eyes for their friend, but as soon as he's seen other people, he does like his best impression of Vermilion with the turtle shell into the hoodie kind of thing. And he goes, hi. It's nice to meet some of Corinne's friends. Like she said, I'm Nels, and this is Noah. And Noah goes, hi, nice to meet you. We're longtime friends at Coryne.
Nice.
Oh, we're short-time
friends.
Yeah. Did you guys rehearse that?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Incredible.
Right.
Amazing.
Well, what you didn't rehearse was really is in sync.
We do our best.
You guys coming from Viridian City?
Yeah.
Yes. Had to think about it.
Are you guys going to Viridian?
Wait a second. Is that a badge?
You
He points
noticed?
down at like the little badges that you guys have on your chests.
Yep.
Wait, you guys beat Silver? Isn't he like super hard?
Yes.
Yes.
It was terrifying,
Yes.
right, Bowie?
It's Totodile.
He's modest.
Totodile.
Yeah, okay.
Bragging on himself.
Well, that's so awesome. We're actually we're just on our way. We had, with everything that happened last week, we actually came back. We were almost to Viridian City when we popped on our way back. And we were just in town checking up on everybody. you know, with all the stuff that happened, and we're actually on our way to Viridian now.
Hey,
Surprised we didn't
Yeah.
pass you on our way up.
Well, you would have passed us had someone not dragged us off the path to try and sneak into Mount Hideaway.
Oh.
I like rock types. I wanted to see an onyx. That's all I wanted to do. It's not my fault the Rangers were there.
do you have the Rangers were there?
Yeah, you don't want to mess with the Rangers.
And that's what I was saying. What was that, Coryne?
What were the Rangers doing there?
Well, they were just walking the path
protecting
like they're
people.
supposed to. Yeah, they're just
okay.
making sure that we don't die.
Hey, just making
I was
sure.
hoping that
I've
if
been-
they came with us, they'd let us go observe the onyxes in their natural habitat, because I've still never gotten to see a massive onyx before. Because you know the ones that there are about anywhere between 148% to 215% the size of like a normal onyx. So
That's why they
I
have
like seeing
those
them.
infographic brochures they hand out, because when they stop you, they just give you that, you scan it, pulls up a video for reference.
Oh, and he like reaches into his hoodie. And he's like, yeah, I mean, it's cool, but it's not as cool as like actually seeing one of them.
But one you could risk your life over,
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get 4 badges, and then it is what it is.
yeah, I mean, 4 badges, easy, you got that.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got the 1 already, and it's been like a week and a half, so I'm sure I'll hit it in no time.
Hey, when you were in,
Why does everyone keep...
what does everyone keep?
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish that thought, Gavin. Go ahead.
No.
You sure?
What's that 1 badge ego got you saying? What do you got?
We say 1 badge ego. Gavin actually gets more mechanical benefits from having 1 badge than the rest.
I
of
know,
you
that's what I'm
do.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It literally helps him on his charm rolls.
So-
Yeah, what's up?
Well, you guys are going to Viridian to battle. Who are you taking? Who's your team?
Well, because of our delay, we still only have 1 each. But we're excited. I'm not as worried. I've got my Growlithe. I'm ready to go. Nels just has his Geodude. Yeah, I'm hoping to pick something else up, but I've got some fighting moves in my back pocket, so we'll see how that works.
Can I give you guys a TLDR?
What do you mean TLDR?
And I give them a really quick rundown of what we experienced.
As soon as you start talking, like phones are out and they are typing things down. They're like, okay, so a Murkrow knows Dark Pulse, and then you hear no go, okay, and then there's a Houndour. I can Flash Fire, that's fine, and just like going down the list of like what the strategies would be.
There's a Pawnyard. I don't know if you can... so I pull up my own Pokedex that has Pawnyard on it.
That
and
had
it's
scanned the
gonna show-
Pawnyard.
Yeah. These aren't
Oh.
native to Kanto, so I figured...
No, I appreciate that. I've never seen one of these before. This is actually, you guys telling me this makes me feel a lot better, because I have a lot of favorable type matchups now, actually. Because I'm super effective against the Pawnyard. I Flash Fire the Houndour, so it's basically just the Murkrow that I
There's
have
an
to deal
Umbreon
with.
too.
The Umbreon. Though if you guys
There's
don't
an
have
Umbreon
a badge...
for rank 1 fights?
No.
You have to specially request it.
Why? Who would request an Umbreon for a first gym
A
battle?
bad motherfucker,
Wild.
that's who.
Wild.
Okay.
You see, go ahead and roll me a charm die, Seth.
Oh, me?
Yeah, Seth, roll me a charm
Can
die.
I give him advantage on that? Can I give him a D4 to add
Yeah,
to that?
take an advantage from your friends. Take an extra D4 on
my
top of it.
God.
Take an
So
advantage.
I roll my die, I add a 1 for the badge, and a D4?
Yep.
Okay.
And a D4, yep.
So that's going to be a... What did I do? Oh, I forgot what I was adding. Yes, that's going to be a 6.
Matt and Math, they mix so well. They just really collide off of each other.
What was the total?
He's
6.
What's the total?
6.
6?
Yeah.
6 is good. 6 isn't great. 6 is good.
Yeah, I'm not great.
So with a 6, you see the two of them kind of like look at you in awe, and then there's kind of like you see from Nels, the smaller one, he kind of looks up at you and is like, so did you just have like a super effective Pokemon, or like what did you go in there with a Hitmonchan? What was the goal?
I just kind of look up and Bowie's just like drooling a little bit from the top of my head. Just, soda. Like, no, I just kind of, we just did our thing. Me and Bowie.
Blasted him. Actually, bit the shit out of him.
Wild. Yeah, that's impressive. That's
Yeah.
Are you, so I know that you guys are taking on the ring, but are any of you looking at like being like pro trainers? Like,
I am.
oh, okay. And you also beat this Umbreon?
I didn't beat the Umbreon, no.
Oh,
But
okay.
I
I
went,
mean, that's a crazy person thing. Like, not everybody needs to beat the Umbreon.
yeah, I went 2v2 with the Pawniard and the Murkrow with my Staravia and my Nidoran.
Okay. That's really awesome. You know what? Here, actually, and you see, he kind of like fiddles with his flannel and pulls out his own Pokegear, and he goes, "I'd love to get your guys' numbers actually if we end up like I think it's probably a little early in the day for us to battle, but like next time we end up in a town, I'd love to spar with you guys."
Done and done.
Okay. Well, they've already got yours, Coryne.
I know.
have
I'm
your
waiting
phone
on
number.
the other one. The others.
Sorry, it takes a second for mine
Okay.
to send. Cause
I'll Poke drop it to you.
Yeah.
Is that a first generation Pokegear?
Yes, it is.
What? Why?
Because it's OG.
It is hard to find replacement cases, and when you bought a lot of them, you don't really want to waste the money. So I like it. Boop.
I mean,
it's sent.
I guess that. Okay. Yeah.
Listen,
cool.
it's Seth's training style is a delicate ecosystem, but it gets results. So
Well,
It's an interesting dynamic.
I know you said it's like a little early to battle them, but are you guys sure you guys don't want to? Do you want to battle?
I'm down if you are.
Corinne.
I mean,
Double
always.
battle. I pull Vermilion over
Wait,
to
you
the
guys want
side.
to do a double battle?
I pull
Double?
Yeah, we
Vermilion
can
off
do a
to the
double
side.
battle.
Wait. Oh, okay. Are we sure?
We could double battle. I mean, if you want a single battle, that's fine too. Nels is like normally very quiet, but you've got the conversation started on rock type Pokemon, and that went a long way for them. He kind of like sits there, and it's like, I mean, if you want a double battle, we can, and if not, that's also fine.
I'm down if you're down. I just wasn't sure if you were down.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Oh, and you're gonna. Okay, so it's the two of you. Good, because we would have gotten wrecked by a water type.
Well, then I guess
Well.
Myrtle will stay out of it then.
Who's Myrtle?
I'll show you, and I go ahead and I bring Myrtle out.
Okay, and you pull Myrtle out, and Myrtle pops up, squirt, out of the ball, and immediately Noah, the bigger one, starts bursting out laughing. You named your Squirtle Myrtle?
Yes. You got a problem with that?
That's a great name.
Okay.
No, it's a great name.
Okay, good. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't make fun of that Squirtle if I were you.
Is that what you beat the gym leader with?
Yeah, she's pretty kick-ass, I'm not gonna lie to you.
You said you guys came back to Pallet Town after. Did you see the Pokemon Center?
Oh, we don't need
Yeah,
to
I
we don't
mean,
need to-
the rockets attacked. Everybody saw what the Pokemon Center
we
looked
don't need
like.
to talk about
Yeah, that's
that.
this little guy.
Okay.
Anyway, this battle is going to be between two trainers.
You
each
saw
with one
all the
Pokemon.
color out of their faces. Yes, Seth, you pull up to be the referee.
Yeah, with one
Okay.
Pokemon. Who do we have battling?
All right. Diesel, come on out. And he kind of throws his ball, and immediately, there is a small like Growlithe immediately. Growlithe.
All right.
Immediately pops out of the ball. Come on out, Geode. And immediately a pop and a Geodude. Geodude lands on the ground. Both Pokemon are Pokemon. They don't look like they are anywhere near as strong as the Pokemon that you're rocking. You're all trainers. I'm not going to make you roll. There's no way these are rank 3. They're maybe rank 2.
I'll roll for it. What
What are you going to roll for their rank? No.
No,
I'm
I
giving-
want to roll for their
for more specific.
for like
Okay.
their like natures.
You want to roll for just to know more about the Pokemon? Go ahead.
Yeah,
and
like
make
if
me a
they'd be
Poke
more
handling
like
check.
effective.
Yeah, make
like
me a-
stronger, whatever.
Yeah, make me a Poke handling check.
So that's gonna be 4.
A 4, I don't think you can get much more knowledge than both are rank 1 Pokemon.
Oof.
Yeah.
They're
Neither
rank
has much
one?
experience.
I
Yeah.
feel like when they throw their Pokemon out, and then I'm like, and you guys throw your who are you guys having? I look back and I'm like, I do like a double take. I'm like, oh.
Oh, that's what they're up against. So you've now seen them both release these Pokemon. Who are you two throwing out? Are we doing like Beedrill double team? Like what's the goal?
Beedrill is the worst pick. I know they do have the rank advantage, but
Disadvantage, yeah.
They both have like the ground.
Super effective
Yeah,
against
they
bug
both
types.
have super effective against bug
I'm like,
types.
Coryne, who are you gonna go with? Not Myrtle. Don't use Myrtle. Don't use Myrtle.
I'm sending out
Don't use
Prince.
Myrtle.
Okay, you're gonna set up Prince. What does it look like as you toss up Prince's Pokeball?
I'm not gonna do the big show and dance.
Okay, that's probably a good choice here.
I'm gonna say, let's do it, Prince, and then out into the field.
And it immediately pops out. And then Coryne, who are you using?
Real quick question. It's a rank 3 Pokemon, right? And I
Yep.
have 1 gym badge. Is there like a control issue?
Not currently.
Not currently. Okay, great. Then yeah, I'm
Control issues come down more to friendship than badges in this generation. I'm gonna be real. As the professor, you're probably not gonna be in a position where you can catch a Pokemon that's not gonna listen to you because of power level, unless that's like a plot thing.
got it. Okay.
Queenie
cool,
has
cool.
0 friendship with me right now, so
Yeah. So, 0 friendship? Yeah, that's a.
unless I've gained any in the.
Well,
in
did
the
you start at
traveling.
the default that everyone starts at?
No,
we
you
started at 0
started-
because I fucking murdered
Yeah,
it.
we both.
Oh, because you murdered it.
yeah, we
Technically,
both.
it should be at 1 then.
Yeah,
You named
technically
it.
it should be at it should
okay.
be at 1 because you did name it. That's a +1.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then it's our 1 friendship, but Prince is also
Not because
our 1
you had a
friendship.
really big heart-to-heart. It's just because you gave it a name.
I also did that. Do I get a point for that?
With the heart-to-heart, I'll give you a point for that.
Wow.
Okay.
So
So
I'm
who are you
gonna,
coming out with, Coryne?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look at Vermilion, and I'm gonna say, hey, would you mind letting Myrtle chill with you for a second?
I'm always happy to hold Myrtle. And immediately Myrtle, squirt, and just grabs both edges of Vermilion's hoodie and uses it to pull herself up onto Vermilion.
Love it.
And Vermilion's like, oh yeah, hi Myrtle. And like Myrtle's immediately like on Vermilion's head. I feel like I have to stand like this now. This is just how I stand.
You can move. Like, I'm like trying to shake Bowie off violently.
He's like, dial.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say, all right, Myrtle, chill out over there. I'm gonna bring out
Squirt.
I'm gonna bring out Beatrix.
Okay.
Beatrix.
Beatrix.
With
the,
two B-
the
two Bs.
naughty
The
Beedrill.
naughty Beedrill. And
Okay, yeah,
before-
you release your Pokeball. Oh, what's up?
Before we get into battle, I see Beatrix, and I'm gonna say, Beatrix, come here for a minute.
And kind of like hovers over. Beedrill.
I just want you to try these on. Just try these on for me, because I feel like you look really good. And I put the black glasses on her.
You put the black glasses on this insect's compound eyes.
Yep.
You put them on. And like, I'm gonna be real. From far away, it looks pretty cool. It's like, oh, it's a giant stinging monster in sunglasses. Close up, looking at a Beedrill's compound eyes through dark lenses is fucking horrifying. It is a nightmare.
Are you so sure that's a good idea? I know that they've got the type advantage over Beatrix, but also Beatrix is pretty strong, and compared to these guys, I don't want a replay of what happened.
Oh my god. You know what? You're
Problem is Myrtle's just as strong, but super effective.
you're probably right. I'm gonna. Beatrix looks hot, looks amazing. You look fabulous. I'm gonna take those back real quick. We'll save those for a. We'll save those for a.
I'm gonna take.
I know,
Beedrill.
I know. But listen, listen.
Beedrill.
I bring
Do like a little
Beatrix.
sassy like Beatrix.
I bring
It's like
Beatrix.
Beedrill.
I bring Beatrix really close, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna like whisper. I'm gonna say, listen, you're way stronger than these guys, and I don't need you to like mortally injure them. You know what I mean?
Roll me a charm check.
Oh shit.
Straight up charm, not even poke handling. This is you're charming this Pokemon.
Okay.
Sass be sass.
5?
Five?
Judge your
Five's
little-
not bad.
Your little
Five's
one
not
for
bad.
your badge.
Oh, 6.
Did you do one for badge? 6. All right, 6 will pass you over.
Okay.
Honestly, with that, I'll give you a point of friendship with Beatrix.
Oh, amazing.
I'll give you for that.
Amazing.
I'm gonna remove the silk scarf from Prince, and if Prince protests,
Okay.
I'm gonna replace it with my own mundane silk scarf.
Valid. Very doable. Also looks
placebo
very
effect.
cute and red. Prince honestly is he's a lonely boy, and as soon as you just like embrace him to give him a scarf, he's just happy. He's neat around. He's just a soft boy.
So good. This one's just for fun. Okay, you did so well in the gym match, by the way. You did so great.
Neater. And as you guys are there, Nels kind of speaks up and goes, "Hey, are you guys ready to start?"
Yeah, are you?
Yep.
Okay, normal wager on these?
For sure, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
What's the normal,
Okay.
What's the normal wager?
It's just like a percentage of like based off ranks and stuff. I'll give you the math for it later.
Because I
Shoot
just
a
went
higher
shopping.
fortune.
Okay.
It's all the money you have.
Okay.
So, Seth, do you wanna ref call this off?
No.
No.
Do I want you to pretend I did? Yes.
Yes.
Sure. Seth walks up and gives the spiel about like the beginning of the battle, kind of clearing out the zones for what the battlefield looks like. And it begins. 3, 2, 1, go! And as he says go, we're gonna have every Pokemon roll their speed die, which for Geodude is not high, but for Growlithe is pretty high. Okay, Coryne, what did Beatrix roll?
6.
6. Okay. What did Prince roll?
18.
So Prince rabbit jumps into the middle. What is Prince doing there? So to give you an idea of where everybody's at, all of you start 6 squares away from each other, except for the teams are in squares next to each other. So you're here and here.
Mm-hmm.
What does it look like?
Prince just as soon as the match starts, just kicks dirt up and Bunny springs straight towards Geodude.
Oh no, you're gonna double kick!
And I double kick him across the face.
You are gonna kill this Geodude.
Let's do it.
Not.
Critical hits have changed. Okay, Geodude, its best stat is physical defense. So we're gonna roll off real quick. Let's see here. Go ahead and roll
my
your
best
attack.
stat is attack.
Okay.
17.
I rolled 17 without rank bonus, so 18.
Oh, damn.
So, with an 18, Prince immediately jumps up into the air, and you hear Nels go, no, Geodude, dodge! As Nels, like, yells out, and Geodude, instead of dodging, like it was told, instead just, Geodude! And puts both arms out in front of it. And at that moment, you see both feet of Prince kind of bounce off for a second and
I get to
land
roll 2
directly in
attacks.
front of Geodude. You do, because double kick is a double attack, so go ahead and roll.
19.
19. I rolled a 16. You go ahead and boom! The second one hits. What's the second hit look like?
So as that first one gets, like, blocked, she, like, springboards off, spins in the air, and then brings the second one down.
All right, 100%. With that, what is the wound damage on that? Because it's super effective, so that's an additional minor wound.
It's 1 wound per hit, so that would be just 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay. 2 minor wounds. Okay, I'll mark that down. Okay, next up is gonna be Beatrix. What's Beatrix doing?
Do we want to go hard or do we want to take it easy?
Are you talking about splitting up or going onto the same Pokemon
Try to
just to
win.
like hammer down twice?
We're trying to win. We're always trying to win. All right, so,
The show's not called Beatable.
I am so beatable.
We've yet to lose a match, I think.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, let him have it, girl. Just go at him. And Beatrix is gonna fury attack.
Water gun.
no.
Sorry,
Is
water
gonna
spout.
fury attack the Geodude.
Oh, wait.
Fury
That's not
attack?
massive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so go ahead and, first of all, it's Fury attack. I believe that has you roll 1d4 plus 1.
Yes, and I rolled a 3.
Okay.
So 4.
Okay, 3 total. So go ahead and roll all 3 of your attacks, and I'll roll all 3 of my defense dice. And we'll pair them up. What'd you roll?
6.
6. I rolled a 13, so they defend.
Nice.
The second roll.
So much noise happening. 22. 22.
Oh my
I
god.
rolled a 5, so that's a critical hit on the second one.
Oh no.
And then what's the third one?
Another 22.
I rolled a 17, so it's not a crit, but it is a hit.
Okay. And then it's
Okay.
1d4 plus 1, so I have 1 more.
So you rolled a 3
Rolled a
and then
3
an
plus
additional
1.
one?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, then go ahead and roll 1 more.
6.
That crits.
You rolled a 1?
I rolled a 1 + 1, which is 2.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay. So
Your training would be, if you had a Pokemon that you trained more with, I'd let you pull back mid-attack. But this is your first battle with Beatrix.
I feel like me and Vermilion are watching this, and I'm slowly like turning my back so that they can reach in my bag and just start grabbing the revive.
Yeah, you see that moment where Vermilion's like,
It'll be
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
just to be safe.
They grab out the revive and then they pull out like a potion from their bag and hand it over to you just in case. So you can be on dual duty. Can you count up all the wounds from that, please?
So if it's a crit, it's double.
No, it's add an additional major. We changed how this works. It's an additional
Because
major.
of you.
So it's
Yeah,
one
because
minor,
of
one
you.
major.
So
1 minor, 1 major.
it's 2 majors and 1 minor because I crit twice.
Yeah, and then you have a normal hit.
The
So 2
fury
majors, 2
attack.
minors.
Fury attack is only 1 minor wound.
Okay, so you have 3 minor wounds from the 3 that hit, and then 2 major wounds. So that's just a knockout immediately.
Knockout.
TKO.
That's exactly 3 major wounds is what you did. So, what does it look like as Beedrill goes ham on this Geodude who hasn't even attacked yet in battle?
I feel like Beedrill like buzzes up to Geodude and like kind of saunters up and takes her drill arm and like caresses Geodude's face because she's a little bit naughty,
the
and then
other
she
drill
just goes
arm?
whoop bam with the other one, and then she goes pow pow.
Bam! Bam!
Not
bam.
even drilling with the drill, just hitting with the
Yeah,
drill.
just
Yeah,
just
just
Molly
bum, bum,
whopping him
bum.
upside the head. Oh, poor Geodude.
And after that third one, it's ball, and you see it hits the side of the Geodude, and you hear Geodude, and as it like hits, it goes ass over tea kettle out of the battlefield, and boom, hits a tree on the other side, and you see Nels go,
oh
Geodude, no!
Oh shit.
Is what you hear out of Nels.
Nels, I'm really sorry.
They're just like he's looking off into the forest as his Pokemon has gone arcing away. Next person up is going to be the Growlithe.
Is Geodude... Geodude's just fainted, right? Because he went 2 over the threshold.
It should be no. It should
Because
be
I
exactly
hit him
the
as well.
Oh, okay, you did. Because I had 2 minor marks. Yeah, he's over the threshold, but he's not dead. He's not dead.
What's the- is it
I
3 over
forgot
the
that you hit
threshold?
him. It's 3 over the threshold. That's like they gotta start making rolls. They gotta start making rolls.
I can't handle this
We're-
anymore.
Seeing what's happening here, Noah goes like, you see Noah go, just like immediately seeing his only teammate knocked out in 1 hit and go, Diesel, trap him and get out of there, is what he yells. And as he says that, you see that the Growlithe, who you now realize why he calls it Diesel, the black like striping on this Growlithe is a lot more prominent and like thicker on this Growlithe, to where parts of it look like fully black versus like that orange and black look. And it releases this torrent of fire that doesn't attack either of you. What you see this do is it wraps all the way around both of you. See it as this fire spin kicks up around you, creating this 2 square radius column of flame that both of your Pokemon are currently trapped within.
Fire spin?
It is fire spin.
Whoa!
Both of your Pokemon for the duration
guys, you gotta,
for the duration of the move
into
cannot
burning
escape the
fire.
fire spin without taking additional wounds, and each round that they spend in the fire spin, at the end of the round they will take wounds.
Okay.
So just letting you guys know.
Damn.
So that's going to be it's also going to use its movement to move move away from you guys. And as we get to the end of the round, you guys are going to go ahead and let's see, there's no roll for this. You guys are just going to take a minor wound from the thing. It is fire type damage, so you're going to take 2 minor wounds.
Oof.
Coryne.
Yep. Got it.
As it and let me see how many turns that's going to last. That's going to be 4 rounds. Okay, that was the first round.
Damn.
So, with that, that's going to be Prince's turn.
Sorry, buddy, you gotta get out of there! And Prince is gonna try and hop out of the fire.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a special defense die.
Ooh, that's not great. It's not the worst, but it is close to the worst. That is a 7.
7 is not going to succeed, so you are going to take another minor wound as you exit out of the fire spin.
Yikes. Okay, that's not too bad.
As you
That's
out
what
of
I
there.
would have been taking anyway.
But he does get out of it.
It's
right?
what you would have taken anyway, and you get out of it. It's one of those things where that's just part of the
It's
move.
worth it,
Yeah, it's worth to try every time. So you pop out of the fire spin, immediately hopping out. The burn for Prince kind of like flaring on the poison points, but he's not very hurt. Like, he hasn't taken a major wound yet. He has little bits of burn all along the sides of his shoulders, and he hops out. What does it look like for the rest of your turn?
Growlithe is still just out there, right?
Growlithe is out there about 6 squares away. Used the whole movement to get away from you.
So I spent 1 square to get out of the ring.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got enough to reach him. Poison sting.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and roll physical attack. I'll roll physical defense, which is not high for Growlithe. Okay.
17.
You crit.
Oh shit. Okay, well that's two minor wounds and 2 minor wounds plus stabs. That's 3 minor wounds and 1 major wound. So that's 2 major wounds.
2 major wounds.
Oh.
Don't do this to this
and-
Pokemon again.
This may poison the target.
Oh my.
Okay, go ahead and roll your special attack die. And I will roll HP die.
Wow, that is the worst thing I have.
Yep.
I start unscrewing
but I
the
did
nozzle
explode.
for the potion spray.
I swear I'm not doing this on purpose.
Vermilion starts to pull out an antidote as well.
That is 6 on the dice with 2 crits and with 2 explosions. Oh, sorry, that would be 10 on the die plus
Okay,
rank
so
for
they
a
are
total of 12.
poisoned. They are poisoned. That's higher than their 5.
Jesus.
And luckily you can't crit on
A
poisoning.
walking war machine.
It just Prince he's a
I
soft
can't-
boy. He's in fighting. No, it's just because their stats are lower than yours, guys.
This is
That's
just
all
what
that means.
Pokemon do.
Exactly. So with that, what does it look like as Prince bounds and goes to hit with a poison point or a poison sting?
So he like almost takes on the form of like a rhino. He just kicks the dirt and charges
A
forward. with
tiny
his
rhino,
swing.
a tino, Tuk, 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 across, and yeah, just boof into the side of the Growlithe, and you hear Diesel from Noah as he's like worried.
Ooh, sorry about that
and-
guy.
Oh, and it like you see like the kind of like purple like pussy liquid toxin kind of like immediately coming out of the wound as Growlithe immediately like just like waver on the feet as Diesel is not looking good as Diesel's poisoned. Coryne, it's your turn.
Gentle love tap. Or just run out the clock.
What clock? There's no. Oh, I guess in the poisoning. Yeah.
I'm just
How
gonna-
high does the fire spin go?
About 20 feet.
But even if you try to
It'll take
fly
you
out the
4
top of
squares
it,
to go up.
Yep.
you'll take damage.
No, if you fly up out of the top of it, you'll be fine. You just won't make it to the Pokemon in time.
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and yell. I'm gonna peek at Noah and see how Diesel's doing, and I'm gonna go, oof. And I'm gonna yell at Beatrix. I'm gonna say, hey girlfriend, go ahead and come out the top of that. That looks real hot.
You see, honestly, you see Beatrix look back and like tap the arms twice. You're like, thank you. Like, tink, tink, as like a thank you. And they just fly up and out. That uses 4 squares to get above. How many squares do you have left of Beatrix's movement?
3.
3, okay. So you won't quite be able to make it to Diesel this turn.
I'm gonna look at Beatrix and I'm gonna say, you wanna saunter on up there just to provide some moral support?
Beedrill. And immediately heads down, kind of like, doing like a little bit of a jig to get there. But does not get there in time to do any other actions. With that, it now becomes
Diesel.
this Pokemon's turn.
Diesel.
Diesel. Sounds like you're yelling at like your dog in the yard. Diesel, get back here.
Diesel is so weak. I have so few options.
You can tap out, my guy. You can end it here.
That's the thing. You can't run from a trainer battle.
You can
Yes,
surrender.
you can. You can forfeit a trainer battle at any point in time. Let's see here. Diesel's gonna try and ember the Beedrill. Gonna try and take 1 out.
Oh.
Special attack die.
Oh,
Diesel, get him.
Respect.
Diesel.
Respect
Diesel,
to
get
go
him.
down.
Yes.
swing.
You're also making him so southern for no reason.
Yeah, well, because we were hanging around Tanner too much.
That's fair. I rolled like dog water. What did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
I also rolled a 4. Meets beats it. I succeed. Meets it beats it.
So you hit me.
So I hit you.
Rude.
So, guys, I can't believe I hit with this. So, he goes, Diesel, light him up, is what you hear. And Diesel the Growlithe looks up and lets out like little pops of fire, little embers, little things that across the Beedrill.
This is gonna hurt.
Beatrix. That is going to deal 2 minor wounds because super effective. Actually 3 because it's stab. I forgot about that. So it deals a major wound.
Okay.
And it may burn. So I need you to roll your HP die
Ooh.
for Beedrill.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
9.
This D12 can only roll 3, so I rolled a 4, so you were not burned.
Ooh. Thank God.
Okay. So with that is going to be end of round. Poison's is gonna take another minor wound. Yeah, that's gonna put at 2 minor wounds left. Okay. Next person up is gonna be Prince.
Make the
feel like
right
Gavin-
choice.
Prince,
Don't commit homicide,
I
Gavin.
know I'm not going. Prince, I imagine, akin to how like Silver didn't issue many commands during his battles. Prince is going to go into like autopilot to immediately wheel around to get ready to deliver some form of physical attack. And
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, "Don't make me do this, man! Come on, give him the stink eye." He's gonna use Leah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, let me roll my HP die. 100%. Oh, I exploded.
Whoa!
Okay.
What am I rolling?
What'd you roll? Special attack.
5.
I got 9. Okay, cool. So the leer does not take effect, and it's not because Diesel isn't scared of you all, but it's because Diesel is fighting for his life right now. He does not know what is going on.
I'm definitely not. I'm not saying this to him because I don't want to hurt
Yeah.
his feelings. But I'm just like, come on, man, tap out.
Tap out. I'm gonna roll for Noah to see if he's gonna tap out on his turn. Okay, I know what's gonna happen. So, but next up is Corinne's turn. Coryne, what is Beatrix doing? You could just wait out the poison if you want. I'm gonna be real. You could wait out the poison.
I'm gonna look at his Growlithe, and I'm gonna call out to my Beatrix, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, love you so much. No more burns, okay? How about you just dodge if that comes out of the way, okay? Sound good? Okay, great."
Just a little like horn up.
I'm just gonna have her take the dodge action.
So you're gonna wait out the poison?
I just
All right,
don't
that's
want to
gonna humiliate him
hit
just a little bit
him.
more.
I don't want to hit him.
We could fully kill him. Like,
yeah.
this guy needs to tap out.
And that is one of the reasons why when we get to the next turn, you're gonna very quietly hear Diesel return, and you whoof.
It's game.
And you look around and you see at this point that Nels has actually already run to Geodude and collected Geodude. And they both kind of quietly walk back.
And I'm
You're
gonna
all
walk
standing
over
there?
to the fire spin and just have Bowie put that out.
Yeah, just it all out, 100%. There's a large amount of steam.
I like to imagine Bowie goes up making like fire engine noises.
Toda.
But they both collect their Pokemon. So, thanks for the battle.
Yeah.
That fire spin was clutch.
That was really cool.
That fire spin was dope. Nels, I'm really sorry we didn't get to see what your Geodude did.
No, it just explains how quickly you guys got a gym badge. We might train up a little bit.
I'll be the first to admit maybe a double battle may not have been the right move for testing out like the overall like battle strats. So I do apologize for that. But you guys did great in terms of blocking, setting up and establishing a field, and also knowing when to quit. Because that's important. You can't win everything.
And I'll
That
say
just
the
like
reason...
the morale on that sense.
So far down. Damn.
I just want to say that I'm really sorry Geodude didn't get to kind of, show his stuff off. But the reason why I went for Geodude is because I thought he was going to be one of the bigger threats to Nidoran. So my Geodude underperformed. No, Beedrill just kind of went off.
No,
too hard.
I was also kind of an asshole and targeted you. Strategy-wise, that's on me, guys.
I thought Beedrill was going to go for Growlithe.
Vermilion, you were saying some really interesting things on the sideline with me. What do you have to say?
Vermilion at this point has had has sensed the awkward, and the hoodie has gone and looks over at you and goes, it shakes their head like, no.
I couldn't agree more. Well, it was nice seeing you all, and we do have the road to hit back to. Would you like some potions or berries?
Sure, that'd be fine. There's that kind of awkward moment where they just got absolutely floored. Do either of you have less than 1,000? Or sorry, do either of them? You guys didn't lose; they lost. Do either of them have less than 1,000? No, they both are still pretty full up on their monies. So highest level multiply. Okay, so you guys are each going to receive 250 poke for this battle.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad, but it's an auto transfer that happens when you win. And they go, okay, well, give me a sidebar real quick. And Noah grabs Nels and kind of like goes and talks for a second. And you hear them like whispering to each other.
They probably want us to delete their numbers.
And they turned around and they go, thank you. You guys showed us that we're not quite Gym 1 ready yet. Which we're only a week and a half into the season. No one's expecting us to be there yet. But that was really... and Nels at this point has done a Vermilion of just like the hoodie is up. Of just like, we are not upset. This is definitely on us. We challenged. We're gonna train up. But thank you guys for the battle. I don't want this to leave and be awkward. We don't have any hard feelings towards anybody. We're just realizing we're a lot weaker than we thought we were.
Did you still want the berry?
Sure. Yeah.
Orange berry. Boom.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
You guys are going to kick so much ass.
Maybe.
No, you
won't. we're going to go ahead and sit down for lunch. If you guys want to join us, that's fine. If not, that's also okay. But we're going to sit down for lunch, rest our Pokemon a little, and then we're probably going to head out for the day.
Do you have a way of curing poison? I'm sorry about that one.
Oh, I've got some. I mean, yeah, I've got a Pecha Berry. That's fine.
Okay, I'm all out, so I...
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's probably like a good policy, though, to start carrying some if you have a poison type.
I had some, but yeah, I
used them.
Got used up.
Yeah, well,
Oh wait, no, I've got one.
We'll
Hold on, no, I've got one Pecha Berry. Do you want?
No, it's fine. I've got mine. Plus, that one's looking a little squishy.
It's a little
I got it a
squishy.
few days ago.
It's a little squishy.
It's a little squishy.
it's a little bruised.
A little bruised. No, it's okay. Nels and I are just gonna have some lunch and then we're gonna go.
All right.
But seriously, I don't want there to be hard feelings. If you guys are in a town in the future, I do want you to hit us up. We do want to do better. We would love to rebattle you guys in the future.
Of course. Give us updates.
Hell yeah.
Sure. Yeah, we're headed north to Pewter, then probably through Mount Moon to Cerulean.
Whoa.
We're both gonna have a hard time at Cerulean.
Hang
That's
on a
gonna
minute.
be rough.
You guys are going to Pewter?
Well, it's the only town before Mount Moon. We heard about all the stuff that's happening up there, but like we're gonna just try and pass through as quick as possible. Apparently, they don't mess with travelers too much. It's mostly just the citizens.
Oh shit. Okay. This is the point where I have something to tell you guys. Only because I saw it just recently, and Poppy let me know, and
I have a question before you say this.
yeah.
Have you told the others of your group yet?
Nope.
Are you going to tell them here, or are you pulling your two friends for a sidebar?
I think a TLDR would probably be good.
Okay.
We'll just tell everybody.
Go for it then.
It didn't seem really super important at the time. It just kind of was upsetting. But you guys know Graham, right?
Oh yeah, that asshole.
Yeah, that.
And Nels just like shrinks a little bit more because you remember Nels.
Yeah.
Back when he wasn't a he, was bullied a lot more by Graham than a lot of you were.
Yeah.
But pre his transition, he was bullied a lot by Graham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a picture of Graham and Pewter wearing a...
He's a trainer now?
He's wearing a Crimson Rocket uniform.
I knew he was gonna be a fucking criminal one day. I've been calling it for years. Years I've been saying that guy was gonna do something illegal.
Yeah, his friend tried to mug me.
Nels, his little hand is gonna go out to Noah's and just gonna like grab it. And he doesn't say anything at all.
I know that they don't necessarily quote unquote pick on travelers. But if Graham's a part of the Crimson Rockets and he recognizes you guys, I'm just worried.
That's a good call. Maybe we'll reconsider. Maybe we just save up and take a Pidgeot taxi to just straight to Cerulean.
Yeah.
Skip Mount Moon.
Yeah, hey, and if you do, you can stop by the gym and you can say hi to my folks. They'll take care of you. They're really nice.
Wait, you're a gym leader's kid?
Did no one notice the pants? I feel like that's...
Well, I mean, I just thought you were a fan. I mean, Finn's pretty popular.
That's like the third time we've heard that.
Yeah, no, that's my dad. I'm Seth Wake.
Oh, well, nice to meet you.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm sorry that we had to get introduced and then the whole battle and then this like kind of heavy conversation.
Oh, no, you're good. Totally fine. It happens.
Well, Coryne, thanks for the heads up. I think honestly we were debating just going straight to Vermilion City anyway, because Nels' Geodude would do pretty decent there. But then we remembered that Surge doesn't take on early challengers.
What a fucking bummer. Yeah.
You know, we met his grandson.
Have you ran up against his grandson?
Why are you okay, Coryne? They're gonna sidebar you. They're gonna look at you and go,
What?
Why are you hanging out with so many like kids of gym leaders? Why are you so important all of a sudden? What happened?
Listen, I am not important. These people just are put in my way. I don't know. I didn't even really have an interaction with that guy.
All right, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the heads up. We'll probably take a taxi.
Okay. All right. Well, we got to get back to Pallet to catch a boat, so we'll see you guys around, okay?
All right. See you.
I love you guys lots.
Nels is going to has upgraded from like holding Noah's hand to like has grabbed Noah's arm like fully, but like reaches out and pulls you into a hug as well and gives you like a tight like hug with Noah like bare arms around the two of you.
Yes.
And the two of them take off.
All right.
Vermilion very quietly goes, "Well, that was awkward."
I think it went well.
I think it went better than I think we saved it near the end, but the moment they pulled out 2 rank 1s, I was like, "Oh no, this is gonna go really bad."
It was very rough.
That was. I forget sometimes hanging out with you guys because you guys have gotten strong so quick. The average trainer, especially this early in the season, is not as well equipped as you guys are. We got to remember to keep an eye out for not rookies to fight because you guys aren't going to get stronger fighting rookies.
Yeah.
I mean, you're very much rookies yourself still, but...
I was going to say, that feels really good and also kind of bad.
I mean, we kind of got thrown in at the deep end fighting terrorists.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, who knows? Maybe if they had gone to Pewter, that might have helped them get way stronger.
That also might have helped them get their Pokemon stolen and killed.
Yeah.
That's a valid thing to bring up, and I think that that's really something that they should consider and that they have considered. So that's good.
I can't believe they were thinking of just walking through there.
Time
Even
to
if
hit the
Graham
road.
wasn't there. Holy shit. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Those of you who didn't take part in battle today, actually, we'll do the travel stuff in a second. But remember, the two of you who battled will not be getting travel XP for today because you did a proper battle today. Okay. We travel for the rest of the day. So remember, because you did a half day the first day, you're actually gonna have to do an additional night out here, and you're not gonna get there till halfway through the day on technically the 5th day because the first day was a half day.
Cool.
So we got 2 more. We got tonight and then another night, and then you'll be there.
Sweet.
So, with tonight, on kind of that somber tone, let's get some rolls to see if anything bad happens in the world the night after you have this conversation.
Shit.
We're starting with Gavin. Let's roll for your dad.
Daddy die.
11.
Okay.
I don't want to roll a 20. Is that bad?
Yes.
Seth, let's roll for the Crimson Rockets.
5.
Okay. Coryne, let's roll for the Blue Rockets.
Oh, shit.
Did you get
Did
it?
you roll 20?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a
Take a
picture
photo.
of it. Fuck. No.
So, Coryne, when I ask you to roll for the blue rockets in the future, you are now rolling a d12
Because it goes down
instead
a
of a
die.
d20. It goes down to die size.
Or not. Or we could not do that. Okay.
Or-
And the
Roll
blue
over.
rockets will make their next major leap towards their goal. I have to go pull up an article. Give me just
That's
a moment.
crazy.
I'm so sorry.
Kenna didn't do it. Aaron would have done it eventually anyway. How do I... Okay, I guess I should just read the article.
You
then
could,
before
or
we
you,
get
Do you want to
or
do the other rolls just in case a lot of bad stuff happens?
Yeah, I guess we roll for the other two unnamed factions,
why
actually.
would you say that?
So that's me and
Gavin,
Matt.
Gavin, go ahead and give me the first unnamed faction roll.
Oh hell.
Nat 1.
Okay, and then
That
Matt.
means they
go.
clash. I'm kidding.
No, that's not how that works.
19. That was close.
Shut up. Oh my god.
Okay, wow, that would have been really interesting if that
Technically,
faction
19 is
were
really
rockets.
far away from 20 on the die.
'Cause it's on the
but
opposite side.
anyway,
Well,
Yeah.
you didn't see how it landed. It was weird. It was a weird roll. It was like.
They went opposite sides of whatever.
I guess I should just read you this article the next morning, huh? We'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm very nervous.
So, beginning the fourth day on the road, beginning this fourth day, you all get up. I assume that the breakfasts are made between Vermilion and between Seth.
There's some delicious hot fish jerky.
No, Seth's gotten better. Seth's gotten much better at making food.
That's Seth's specialty.
It's good.
He likes
But-
it.
As you all prepare for the day, which character would receive the first text about this? This is interesting. I gotta make it. I'm gonna roll because all three of you had valid reasons why you would hear about this first.
Oh no.
Interesting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gavin,
Ooh, ooh.
Ooh, woo.
you receive a text message from your sister.
Whoa.
From your sister.
That makes sense. She's up this early.
Yeah. It's just a, hey, have you heard about this? Text followed by an article link.
What fresh hell is this?
Diglett Cave collapses. Blue rockets to blame. You see an article talking about how last night there was some conflict with the blue rockets where a large number of them was found in the Diglett Cave, a cave system that spans across the entire country, connecting Viridian City and Vermilion City. It seems like there have been major wall and tunnel collapses inside of the actual tunnel itself, and it will be probably weeks before it's passable again as a location. The article doesn't go into the motives of the blue rockets, and it seems like investigators are still looking into it at the moment. But for now, Diglett Cave is impassable.
Go back. No. Absolute see you next Tuesdays. I don't use the euphemism, I use the actual word, but
Okay. And she responds, okay, so you're not near there? Question mark.
I'm I'm nowhere headed back through the first town we landed in.
Okay. I was just keeping an eye out because of Mom texted me about Dad, and I noticed that. Stay safe.
Yeah, you too. Hope things are going well. I caught a beetle. Oh, also, I got my first batch.
Okay. And you receive a selfie of her holding up her own badge from the Eterna City Gym.
Noise.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a quick, somber text message that you receive. The rest of your friends kind of milling about you, getting their breakfast, packing up the tent as you receive that notice.
Hey, so the Blue Rockets were the worst again.
What the fuck? It is 9 a.m.
My article just says blue. It's still loading. What did they do?
They collapsed a Diglett cave. Where was the cave again?
Diglett Cave connects Viridian, like outside of Viridian to outside of Vermilion. You guys couldn't have gone through it because it requires 2 badges to go through to begin with, but it is a quick way for people to pass through the middle of the country without having to surf across the ocean.
So the tunnel that connects Viridian and Vermilion City, they collapsed it, so it's impassable now. What's in Vermilion?
Vermilion's the electric type gym.
I get
That's
the
Lieutenant Surge. Yeah, all that.
beyond the gym though. What else is there?
Let me pull up my map. Hang on.
Well, I don't know. Depending on if it was a whole cave-in, I don't know if it's the entirety of it, but that could definitely do some damage to like the underlying like ground.
I mean, people could try.
Because that could even mess up with stuff around Mount Moon too.
Celadon City is between Pewter and Vermilion, and it looks like the Diglett Cave might run under it, under the mountains under it.
Yep, Infinite Valley.
Yeah.
It must be up to something. Big attack in Pallet Town. Then I guess they moved up to
fine.
Viridian. The stragglers
I
that got
think,
away.
If anything, as they go to recover and restructure everything, the Rangers could definitely do some investigating. And that might help clear up some mystery.
Well, so far it says the investigators don't have any clear motives.
What is a large number
interesting.
of blue rockets doing in a Diglett Cave? In the Diglett Cave. Did the article mention anything about like contraband or no?
Nothing more than it would normally mention. It just mentioned that they were present in large numbers, but that also happened in the early hours of the morning this morning. Reports are still coming in.
Can I set up on my phone like text alerts for red rockets, blue rockets, and Arlen Kingsley?
I don't know why you would want red rocket reminders.
Let's
That's
run that
pretty.
back.
That's pretty creepy.
Can I set up text alerts for dog dicks, blue rockets, and
That's
I've
pretty
been
great.
calling
Okay.
I've been calling them red rockets and dog dicks for the entire show. I want to point that out.
You have.
I'm being
100%.
consistent. I'm not.
You
I
can
don't
set
want
up a
to.
Crimson Rocket reminder. Absolutely.
I'm not respecting the identities of these people.
You can go on like Pokegram and set up like the hashtags. Like you follow the hashtags and gets alerts for them.
Yeah. For the Crimson Rockets, the Blue Rockets, and Arlen Kingsley.
Okay. Oh, for the Armand Kingsley. Okay, good to know. Seth,
Yeah.
you were distracted this morning. You cannot properly get into this conversation today as people are talking.
Yeah, it's
Because
taking
you
too
woke
long to
up.
load.
No, because you woke up and you felt a shaking in a container next to your sleeping bag.
What?
Oh my god.
Guys, it's happening. I'm gonna start
What?
setting out all the things that the
I
Pokeball
was
next
so-
to it.
You
Someone
look
boil
over
some water.
and you see that as Seth is like frantically moving around, like laying out a blanket, getting things ready, you see that cylindrical glass container that he's been carrying with the egg in it has a hairline fracture up the side of the egg and is shaking slightly.
Vermilion, I need Zippo.
Cool. All right, actually, everyone. I realize I'm overreacting. Please stop. I'll tell everyone to stop it. I'll set up the actual how it's supposed to go.
You pull the
hatching
egg out of
process.
the the container,
Wrap it in
and
blankets, set it
you
down.
know it might take anywhere from a few minutes to a couple hours for a Pokemon to hatch, depending. But this is a magical moment because you've bred Pokemon your whole life. You've helped your parents, but you've never done it out in the wild. It's never been an egg that you found. There's so many exciting things about this, and you still have no idea what this Pokemon is.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a Poke handling check to see how quickly you can coax this Pokemon out of its egg.
Poke handling. Check. Okay.
And then go ahead and roll me a D100 after that.
8.
Okay,
For the-
that's
for the-
really good.
Poke handling.
Okay, and then what was the D100? Just roll a D10 because it's the same percentile of things. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just doing percentile. I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
doing,
just
like,
There's only 10 outcomes.
3, so 30.
Okay. Let's see here. There's a couple other things I need you to roll for. Can you go ahead and can you roll me a D8 as well?
Okay.
Every time.
It's my thing. 3.
Okay. Let me go ahead and add that egg move real quick.
Ain't even gotta try none more.
I wouldn't. I'm gonna be real. I wouldn't celebrate.
From our care to your
Oh, it's gonna
care.
be a crappy one.
What the hell?
It's a crappy one, isn't it?
You hatched a Caterpie.
But I got an egg move though, that's all I cared about.
Yeah, it's a move that this Pokemon cannot normally get.
Your egg move is shit on him.
Shadonum.
Shit on him.
Your egg move
Which is
is
actually-
growl.
It's kind of surprising that they can't normally get this.
I'm trying to figure out what the combination was of Pokemon.
Well, it was definitely.
eh,
What was the one? A Dodrio?
Yeah. But it could also just been a Dodrio protecting an egg. But who knows?
Yeah, and the Dodrio was male. It was the father.
Yeah.
And Pokemon always take after the mother, so it could have been another Dodrio. With your 8 Poke handling, it's only going to be about 15 minutes of hatching. Over the next 15 minutes, you all watch as Seth is sitting near this egg, and you hear him make soft, almost like clicking or nurturing sounds near. He'll take his fingers and kind of like rub and snap them just a little bit to like pull attention to whatever the Pokemon is in the egg. And you see little hairline fractures begin to run up the side of the egg. Eventually, at one point, you hear a tink, 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 and like a little chunk falls out, and you see a talon kind of push out of the side of the egg. And Seth, what are you feeling? What is the expression on your face right now during this?
This.
It's like this.
As you're looking down, you hear the egg, and the entire top half of it begins to crack. And you see a talon out the other side. The entire top of the egg shatters.
Whoa!
And you see the brown and pink and black plumage before you hear Spearow outwards as a tiny baby Spearow appears out of the egg. Would you like to use your Pokedex to scan the Pokemon?
I would like, or do you want to do it, Gavin?
No, this is your little guy, or girl, or
All right.
it's your little
Oh, actually, I haven't rolled for gender.
This is your little monster.
Unless you also have a ridiculously outdated Pokedex.
Now, the Pokedex you have is relatively new.
Yeah, no, it's new.
But like this wooden Pokedex, you gotta set up the camera,
It's a Rolodex.
crank it.
So the tiny little Pokemon that is in front of you, this tiny, and it's like its wings are still like wet, and it's like maybe the size of your palm right now. It is not the size of a Spearow yet. It is very baby. Looking at this small little Pokemon, the Pokedex comes out. Spearow, the tiny bird Pokemon. Spearow has a very loud cry that can be heard over half a mile away. If its high keening cry is echoing all around, it is a sign that there is a warning, that they are warning each other of danger. And this little Spearow is there, and I'm going to send you Spearow's character sheet, Seth.
I want to know the nature so bad.
Ooh, that's a good nature. All right, cool. Dang.
So you're not going to tell us? You're just going to react and hold us in perpetual suspense?
I'm going to
What
tell
is
you right
happening?
now, I rolled a 10% chance of the hidden ability, and it rolled the hidden ability.
The third move is the
Is the egg move.
weird quick attack.
It can't normally get quick attack.
I'm cool with it though.
Really?
Quick attack's a good move.
Yeah.
It's got a brave nature, which means slow speed but high attack, and then its hidden ability is sniper. When this Pokemon hits with a crit, it may choose to deal an additional 2 minor wounds in addition to the normal or crit damage. This thing is my shooter.
Oh,
damn.
shit.
It's gonna kill.
Thank God Ava does not have that ability.
That
Dang.
Spearow is a tiny sniper.
We're about to have 2+ attack, tiny, normal flying fucking
Yeah,
members of this team.
so what was its nature?
Brave.
Brave.
Oh no.
The thing was, I will let the party know I re-rolled its nature because I accidentally rolled adamant for the first one. I was like, we can't have 2 Avas. We can't have 2 Avas.
Is it boy or girl?
I rolled boy. It is a
Boy,
male
okay.
Spearow. But you all see Seth there just kind of like cooing to this tiny, still kind of wet Spearow. He's pulling bits of egg off of the Pokemon.
Do you think
What a cutie.
I have some knowledge of flying types. It's kind of more of my specialism, but you're the breeder. Do you think maybe introducing him to Ava might be a good idea? I don't know maybe if Ava would react okay because it's a little baby and maybe she'd be fine with it.
Sure. I think there's no physical threat that Ava could receive from this tiny little infant. So let's give it a try.
Maybe she'd have some kind of, more caring maternal
Sure.
instincts.
Give it a shot.
Okay.
I'm going to take Ava out and immediately remove the sharp beak that I haven't taken off yet.
Pull off.
It's like, stop here!
Hey. Look, we've got a new member of the group who we want to introduce you to.
Oh shit.
As Ava turns and
I've got
looks at this
I've
baby,
got an arm in front of her, like that, in case
go
she
ahead
tries
and
to-
roll me an athletics check.
Oh shit.
For God's sakes. God damn it. I'm not good at those. Actually, no, I'm okay, because I can roll a d10 for
And then
fortitude.
roll me an attack roll for Ava.
Can I?
Not attacking a thing, but that's the equivalent to a strength die for Ava.
Well,
I exploded. Okay, that is for me, that was a 15 on the
Okay.
athletics. Oh, Ava's got a d20 attack. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
you did
Yeah,
not nat
okay.
20
So
that.
Ava-
That's a saucy 20.
So Ava bursts from your hands, and there is a moment, Seth, where you feel fear in your heart as you see this fucking attack
My
bird.
brain's like, I'm about to punch a bird.
But then, Seth, your passive reading of Pokemon is so good that you recognize the intent of this bird. As you see that this bird and is just cooing, like, face against the tiny bird. Just like face pressed up against, just like rubbing into the tiny bird. As Ava rolled that she would react very positively towards this baby Pokemon.
Good. This is what I was hoping for.
Yeah. As you sit there with this tiny little Spearow in your hands.
I never need a second. Oh.
breathe.
Cool.
Vermilion slowly puts down a stick that they had picked up because they were gonna fucking beat the shit out of Ava.
Incredible.
Hey, buddy. All right, cool.
This
It
is
just kind of like
what
starts
looks
looking
like.
around.
Okay, name. We gotta think of a name. What's a cool name? Boo, you got any ideas?
Totodile.
Okay, can't do that. All right, so let's go. So we got buoy for like the ocean boat. Sail. Let's go with sail.
I'm gonna cry.
As little Sail looks up, and just kind of like nestles and immediately falls asleep. Just immediately, like it was exhausting to burst through the egg.
I'm gonna take a quick selfie and send it over to my mom and be like, "Egg I found hatched." Beep boop.
Oh yeah, 100%. You receive just like crying emojis from your mother, just like sobbing emojis. Your mother has always been one of those people who reacted very like in an Ava-esque way to all of the baby Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you sit there with little Sail, do you catch Sail?
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my sick Premier Balls.
Okay.
Nice.
Sail being a baby Pokemon and this being a hatch, there will be no roll necessary.
Watch me.
Beam this dinosaur. Oh my god. No.
Yeah, as you kind of like
It's just
take
me
your
trying to
Premier
get
Ball
the
down,
Pokeball close to it, but Ava's blocking every single opportunity of trying to.
you eventually like get Ava to move away for just a second and tap it to the top, and it registers to your Pokeball as you now have the second member of your team. And that is where we're going to end today's episode of Pokemon Unbeatable. Thank you guys for joining us so much. That was so lovely. What a beautiful place to end that. But we are at time.
Thank you for watching this episode of Unbeatable. If you'd like to support us, please subscribe. You can also head over to our Patreon, where you get access to bonus content, early episodes, and a rules breakdown to learn how the game works. Thank you for sticking around, and stay unbeatable.
I am unbeatable. I'll train until I meet my goal. If stakes are high, no, I won't fall because I am unbeatable. Earning every badge, whatever it takes. I'm gonna be the best trainer. You just wait, and I know the road ahead looks like it won't be easy. I am unbeatable. Standing by my side, got my friends with me to explore a whole world of possibilities. But no matter what the challenge is, we can overcome it together. Because we are unbeatable. We'll train until we meet our goal. If stakes are high, no, we won't fall because we are unbeatable. We are unbeatable. We'll train until we meet our goal. If stakes are high, no, we won't fall because because we are unbeatable.